windy roads. Look at all those old cars over there. Oh, dude, you're scaring me. What sound did he make? Oh my God. Dude, don't get pulled over for going 90 on the connector. 100 on the connector. Give it a rev one more time. Oh my God. All right, True, I think I'm gonna make a video on the 3000 GT. Are you gonna help me? Got a new little project for the channel. It's the 99, dude. How sick does that look? Dude, it looks mean up front. Look at that thing. It needs a little bit of love. It needs some help. It's seen some better days. I've got to say though, body line wise, this may be one of the prettiest cars I've ever seen. It's just beautiful. I mean, it really is. Of course, it doesn't necessarily hold up today. It really doesn't. But you could see just exactly what they were thinking. Stupid little Hyundai wheels.
It's one of the best parts.
Honestly, that is one of the best parts of the video. One of my favorite parts is actually the fog lights. I drive with the fog lights on always, all the time. Just because it looks cooler that way. I'll have you come around to the rear. And I know this is going all over the place a little bit, but of course, you know, I have editing tools at home. So, okay, so what I'm gonna cover. It's just supposed to be a joke. Do you know what those are? Do you know what those are? Do you ever have fun? So next, what I'd like to go over is the spoiler. You're gonna be like, dude, that's not a 99. The 99's got that gigantic freaking wing on it. Well, I'll tell you what. First of all, this is a wing. It's just small. But as you can see, look, this is base. It doesn't say SL here. It doesn't say SL over there. It doesn't say twin turbo anywhere on the car. Look, it's base model, okay? It's wimpy, but I'll tell you what. It's still got a little bit of power to it. So I paid a little bit of extra money. Originally, as you guys know, the base model actually comes with cloth seats. Me and Truett here actually worked long and hard on replacing the cloth seats with some leather seats. I felt like it would give it a little bit more spice, a little bit more life, as well as a better smell and a better feel inside the car. The seats are much comfier. I think they look a lot better. I think they give the car a much more luxurious look. Had this car have been a manual, I probably would have still gone with the leather. But for whatever reason, to me, a manual just seems a little bit more sporty, a little bit more fierce, a little bit more douchey in the sense of the fact that I would be ripping through gears, ripping through the road. But where this is an automatic, it's a 99, it's black with the tan leather on the interior. I just felt that a little bit more of a luxury vibe was necessary for what I was looking for specifically. I want to show you guys just exactly how much room's in here. It's a little bit roomier than Truett's Supra, just a little bit. I gotta say, the seat's actually stuck where it is because these seats are from a VR4 and those have power seats and this does not. So this seat is, it's stuck. It just doesn't move. Yeah, if you want to know what the horn sounds like, it sounds like that. I was really just trying to make Truett laugh. He's not having any fun. He's really not adding any value to the video. So the car actually is having some issues currently, hence why I called it a project at the beginning of the video. I don't need to explain anything. You can just hear this nonsense. Here, you ready?
Yeah, man. Oh my God, dude, is this a Tesla?
for one, for them to include these factory gauges up here, the way that they look, I think it's honestly a really, really good look. I do think that the AC, the climate control controls up here do look a little bit rudimentary. This radio is actually from a 1995 SL, I believe. It is not actually hooked up. It does not work. I'm gonna have to get the soldering iron out and get some wires done. This car is at 156,987 miles. There's 592 miles on the trip. Check engine lights on. You already know we live by the rules. I mean, we do the opposite of that. We do not live by the rules. But you've got a little power switch that you could switch on and off. And normally what you could see the little emblem that pops up, says power down there. And then of course, here on the shift boot, the shift column.
Why are you stroking me?
On the automatic, you actually have this feature where you can turn off your overdrive. And of course, you see the emblem here that will show up to let you know whether or not it is on or off. And of course, when you do that, most of you that are going to be watching this video will already know what it does. But essentially what it will do is...
RPM lock?
Yeah, right. RPM lock, what he said.
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, there's really not much to go over when it comes to this vehicle. The thing that makes this vehicle great is really the body lines and how it looked. Performance-wise, it's really not one of the greatest cars that you'll ever sit in. Interior-wise, I really think that the leather seats add a very, very nice little plush addition. But I gotta say, it's really heavy. You can feel how heavy it is when you're driving, but the cornering, as well as just going through windy roads and having the comfortability to make a turn and it not be wide, essentially, just to be able to hug corners, to be able to hug the road, and to be able to stay in the lines is really what's important. And it does have a relatively quick acceleration time. It's not something that's going to blow you out of the water. It's not necessarily something that's going to make you ride home to your parents, but it is a quick little car. It really is. And for what it's for, it being base model, for what it's for, it really, really, really does wonders. For me anyway. So I think that I'm definitely going to take some time to fix it up, of course, and to make this thing just an absolute dream mobile. Of course, it's just not running correctly at the moment. I'm gonna decide to pop the hood for you. Of course, if you want to pop the rear tailgate, that's back here, and of course your full latch is here.
Hey, how many times are you gonna say of course?
What?
How many times are you gonna say of course in one sentence?
I mean, I'm just not even gonna respond to that. I'm gonna open the hood here. It's a really, really rough noise. I put this intake on here a few months ago when I first got the vehicle. And that's really the only addition I've made underneath the hood. Of course, I've changed the alternator, but those are really the only things that have been changed. Spark plugs and the coil wires, yes, they were changed as well. Well, now I guess we'll take this thing for a spin around the parking lot. I'm gonna do what I did yesterday to make sure it didn't die on me.
You're killing your transmission right now. Oh, it's in drive. It's drive, Cody. It's driving.
If I stop though, we're fine. It's driving. It is, it really is. And you can tell when it tries to die out on me because the power steering will go out and the steering wheel becomes really, really difficult to move. It still didn't die, which is progress from what happened yesterday. Actually, I'm just gonna take a second to show them. Look at that.
I can hear like every single piston firing individually.
It's really bad. So we're just gonna let it rest. We're gonna get this thing back into a working order, and we're just gonna get it to where it can. We're gonna get it to where it can comfortably go at all times. Okay. So again, stay tuned. There will be more 3000 GT content on the way.
Possibly an LS swap.
Possibly an LS swap. Probably not though. Peace out.
Dude, look at those freaking things. Look pretty sick. Hey, Cody, boy, what you doing? Right around down there on the road. What the hell?
What sound did he make? Give it a rev one more time.
Oh my God.